Hello, everybody. It's Aurora team here. As always, on Fridays, we are sharing with you some exciting news from the Aurora ecosystem and sharing some updates also. This week was pretty intense for us. We have been working on multiple things and pushing forward. First of all, we are happy to announce that Aurora DAO approved the Aurora staking mechanics. And now this mechanics it must be implemented for the Aurora token. As with all of the initiatives within the Aurora community, this was having a thread on the forum. Actually, this proposal was stem out of the previous discussion on staking. It was a pretty kind of intense discussion. So if you would like, you can check out that discussion and then these kind of rehearsal of the staking mechanics. And the new mechanics was actually approved by the Aurora DAO, and now this thing will be implemented, and this is something that you are able to expect in the future for the Aurora token. So encourage everyone to take some minutes and read this proposal. So you would fully know what to expect from the Aurora staking. Over the previous weekend, we were having an attempt of a hack of the Rainbow Bridge. There is a thread about it that I was writing. The attacker was trying to attack the very, very core of the Rainbow Bridge. And he was trying to send to the light client, near light client on Ethereum, the incorrect near blocks, presumably that were tweaked in order to allow the attacker to withdraw all of the funds from the connectors that Rainbow Bridge has. Good thing is that this attack was from the very beginning. Well, first of all, it was there because of the permissionless nature of the Rainbow Bridge. Anyone is able to relay blocks to the near light client and to the near light client, and there is a penalty in case the blocks are incorrect. And in order to challenge these blocks, there are off-chain services that are called watchdogs, and these watchdogs were reacting correctly. Moreover, we knew that since the challenge actually produces some value for the watchdog, we knew that the transaction from the watchdog is going to be front run by MEV bots, and that was actually kept as a part of the solution because it installs an additional layer of security, because MEV bots for sure know how to get transactions executed, which is the most important for the bridge, because once the challenge is executed, it means that the incorrect block is discarded. The attack was mitigated fully in the automatical kind of setup, and we're pretty happy that the tech is working and the tech is in the good shape now, reacting not only to the test hacks that we were trying to do inside, but also it is reacting to the actual problems and actual hackers' attempts to hack the Rainbow Bridge. So if you would like to know a little bit more about this hack, please go and check out this thread. There is some information there. From time to time, I'm also checking out the different comments there. If you would like to know anything more about it, please post your questions here on YouTube right now, or go to this thread and put your questions there. Multiple outlets were creating articles about this attempt, so maybe you have seen this information elsewhere. And this is not only a single measure that we have for Aurora to protect ourselves. Once again, reminding everybody about our Immunify bounty program. And in case you're a white hat hacker, you're interested in hacking things, however, you're not interested in actually being a black hat hacker and figuring out what to do with this black money that you got. For you, a great opportunity will be to take part in this bug bounty program. And in case you're a developer, but you're not a hacker, and you do not want to hack other products, but rather you would like to create something new, we are inviting you to the Graph Hack Hackathon that is going to be held in San Francisco from 3rd to 5th June, where Aurora is one of the sponsors. This is a hackathon that is organized by the Graph Protocol. Our partners, as you probably know, the Graph already integrated with Aurora, and for everybody, this indexing service, this indexing protocol is available. So, in case you're building your front ends with the Graph protocol, you can install these front ends on the Aurora network too. So inviting everybody to participate in these hackathons. There are some pretty great, I believe that actually we are going to be present there. So in case you would like also to meet us, then you would have this chance. Big news of this week is that Curve Finance was launching on the Aurora network officially with its brand. The smart contracts were launched yesterday. However, the front end is going to be available just in several minutes from now. So in case you're a Curve user and you like the experience of a Curve product, now the stable swap is available on Aurora. Moreover, Proximity Labs was allocating up to $7.5 million in grants to Curve, and I believe some portion, at least some portion of it, is going to be spent for the incentives. So please monitor closely Curve and its path inside of the Aurora network. And going on to some kind of additional medias who were sharing their creating the articles about Aurora. Delphi Digital, a prominent crypto media, have been sharing the report about Aurora. So encouraging everybody to check it out. There were quite a lot of nice and deep insights into it. And there are also a little bit of additions to this report that I was posting just recently. You can check it out in my Twitter. MetaWeb was posting a pretty in-depth article about USN. USN is a hot topic for the whole Near ecosystem, including Aurora, and you will see it a little bit later. So in case you haven't heard about USN, a native stablecoin of Near, you can check out this article. You can just go there, Medium protocol, medium.com Near protocol, and see there a post from the MetaWeb. So pretty in-depth article about how the mechanics of USN is working. And also some explanations about the yield that this token is generating. In fact, USN has this kind of the mechanics of UST for generation of the yield. And I believe everybody who have used UST, you can find similarities on the design of the USN with UST. And supporting the point that USN is a major thing for the whole Near ecosystem, Trisolaris actually introduced the 5 pool with the five different stablecoins that are available there. And now Trisolaris launched this pool, and now users of Trisolaris are capable of exchanging all of these tokens into each other with pretty low fees, because Trisolaris also introduced the stable swap quite some time ago. So in case you are the user of USN and you're willing to accrue the interest of this token, you can also trade it on Trisolaris inside of the Aurora ecosystem. Besides that, Bastion was sending the proposal to the Terra community in order to launch the pool, the whitelisting of the UST stablecoin on Bastion, together with additional incentives. So this proposal was passing inside of the Terra community. So congratulations, Bastion, and glad to see that that the Bastion project is growing. Impossible Finance, a pretty known platform, launched the research report on Aurigami. Pretty in-depth read, again, an additional in-depth read about this particular project. So in case you wanted to know some additional things about Aurigami, and especially about the pretty new developments in the Aurigami project, including their PLY token and how it's going to work, you can go there and check out this article. Rift Finance is now working with more than 10 DAOs on the Aurora. So I believe this is a pretty nice milestone for Rift. Congratulations with this, and glad to see that that your project is picking up. We are sharing our love with Bluebit Finance, the financial protocol on top of Aurora, and they also launched the bug bounty on Immunify. We believe in Aurora that this is really probably one of the major things that you need to do in order to protect your users from the hacks. So kudos to Bluebit Finance, and hopefully this bug bounty program is going to pay you back a lot. Coming up with the NFT news, Chronicle partnered with the South Korean company named Aurora, and this is another Aurora. And this company is actually creating small kid toys, Yoo-hoo and friends. So they are actually putting these as NFTs on the Aurora blockchain. So congratulations, Aurora, for launching on Aurora, and congratulations, Chronicle team, for being able to secure this great partnership. As we were saying last week, XP Network launched the very first NFT bridge with Aurora, and they actually revealed a very in-depth additional article that you are able to see also in their Medium. We were having some additional kind of reports, for example, from DefiLlame about the monthly increase in the TVL. And Aurora is leading the way here, as you can clearly see. And besides that, the growth of the ecosystem is supported by the amount of projects and the amount of unique contracts on the Near protocol. Now, this particular graph that is available in the Near protocols Explorer is not showing the amount of contracts, is not including the contracts that are deployed inside of the Aurora. So from the standpoint of the Near protocol, Aurora is just a single smart contract, and everything that is happening inside of Aurora is not a part of this growth. And this is what Ilya was mentioning, that this is not, this graph is even bigger, is even higher, and the rate, the speed of increasing of the contracts on Near protocol is actually increasing right now. So yeah, devs are Near and devs are on Aurora too. These were all of the news from this week that we wanted to share with you. Let me check what are the questions as usual in our YouTube. There is one question. Is there any plan to change how fees work on Aurora? How is it going to work exactly? There is a plan to change how the fees are working on Aurora. However, this is going to be introduced in the next big release of Aurora, stay tuned. It's going to happen pretty soon. Thanks everybody for joining us today and watching this report and Friday Alpha Leak. Wishing you all a great ending of the week. Hopefully it will be a little bit more calm than the previous ending of the week. See you in exactly 1 week from now. Okay, we've done it.